Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a refresh on all of my spaces here, at least on the bottom floor of my house. With the spring season, it really makes me want to clean things out and get everything nice and fresh. And so I'm starting from scratch, removing all of my decor, and then I'm going to be redecorating everything for an updated look that is good for the season and just makes me feel good being in the space. We're starting off here in my kitchen. My kitchen has a lot of lighter spaces, so I'm always looking for ways to warm it up, and decor is a great way to do that. So first, to the left of the stove here, I'm adding in this crock that I got thrifting, and then some wood utensils. Also this round cutting board. These wood tones are really going to do a lot to warm up the space. And then I'm adding some oils here, vegetable oil and olive oil that I cook with, so I can have those available right next to the stove. And then these little marble salt pinch pots, I think they're called. So they just add a little bit of decoration. I don't actually put any salt in them. Moving on to the right of the stove, I'm adding another crock that I got thrifting, and I'm adding these little stems. They're from Hobby Lobby. I will try to link everything I can down below. I found this wood riser at Home Goods, and then I'm adding in a couple of cookbooks. I think these are really nice. I like the linen texture and they're neutral. So adding those as some decor, and then these salt and pepper grinders here. These are from the Hearth and Hand line from Target. Adding in a little wood bowl and then some garlic. I use a lot of garlic when I'm cooking, so why not make it decorative? So I love this little space right here. I think it really warms up the entire kitchen. For this back wall here, I am adding in a bunch of wood cutting boards. I don't like to have a lot on my countertops. I don't have tons of space and I don't want it all cluttered with stuff, so I try to make the things that I add for the most part pretty functional. Adding in the rosemary plant here, some greenery will just give some life to the space. For this top part here above the refrigerator, I added a couple of cookbooks, and then again with some warmth, I wanted to add a couple of wood bowls, two different tones for some contrast, and then a wood riser that I made, and then some canisters up there for things that I don't use super often because I don't want to have to get a chair to get up here all the time. So it's mainly decorative, but that finishes off this top part of the refrigerator, and that is how the kitchen turned out. I think the decor really adds a lot, warming it up and just giving it a little bit of a refresh for spring. Next, the dining room. I like to keep this even more simple than the kitchen because we eat at this table all the time and I don't want to be moving tons of stuff out of the way. So I'm using this big vase here that I found at Home Goods, and then putting some rice stems from Walmart. These are very inexpensive. I have, I think, a total of 9 stems in there, and I think that just looks nice on the table, and it's also easy to move whenever we need it to actually function. Another change that I'm going to be making this spring is upgrading this bathroom. You've seen me work on this bathroom before if you've been following my channel for a while. That was round 1. So round 2, I'm going to be doing a lot of projects, bathtub tile and all that, but I'm also making another big upgrade to the mirror thanks to today's sponsor, Inyouths. So first of all, let's talk about how well this mirror is packaged. It's got a layer of bubble wrap and then cardboard, and then this layer of wood around it to protect it while it ships. The mirror is fully customizable, starting with the size. I measured in my bathroom and I got the size that I thought would fit perfect for that space. The mirror is also super durable. The LED light can last for more than 50,000 hours, which is 45 years if it's used for 3 hours a day. Inyouths LED mirrors have a waterproof and moisture resistant backing and an IP44 rating for safe lighting in wet environments, which is perfect because I'm going to be putting this into a bathroom. Inyouths LED mirrors are anti-fog in the central area when you turn on the heating pad. They customize the defogger to the size of the LED mirror that you choose, so it's not going to get all fogged up whenever you are in the shower. They can also be plugged into an outlet or they can be wired directly into the wall. I opted to have mine plug into an outlet because I can always go back later and wire it directly into the wall, which is probably what I will end up doing. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get this mirror installed so I can show you all of the cool features that it comes with. Okay, this thing is awesome. I definitely do think I'm going to end up wiring it into the wall. I think that'll look even better, but it's got so many cool features. Let me show you. So the mirror has a touch switch that controls the LED light, turns it on or off. The switch also allows you to adjust the light color so it can go from warm or neutral or more cool. The 3 color temperatures are super important because sometimes when you're doing your makeup or trying on different outfits, you want a different ambiance of where you're gonna be in different lighting, so that's super helpful. Here's the anti-fogging switch that I was telling you about. That's gonna keep the mirror from fogging up whenever you're showering. And it also lets you adjust the light intensity, so if you want it more dim or if you want it more bright. One feature that my kids are going to love the most is it has a Bluetooth speaker on each side of the mirror, so you can connect your phone and play music through the mirror. Another cool feature is the LED display clock that allows you to check the clock at any time. This is a feature I got specifically for my daughter, so when she's getting dressed in the morning, she always knows what time it is. So if you guys are looking for an awesome way to upgrade your bathroom and really make it feel a lot more luxury, you can check out the Inyouths mirrors. They have lots of different shapes and sizes. I will leave the link down in the description. Moving on to the living room, I cleared everything out to start fresh. Now I want to mention that I did pre-style these shelves and figure out how I want them. So if it's taking you a while, don't worry, that's totally normal. So I added this wood bowl and then I'm also adding some books. These are bookshelves, so I'm going to be using a lot of books here, and then I'm adding this little Hobby Lobby vase. For this next shelf beneath it, I'm using this picture frame with a little spring print and some books laying horizontal. I like to vary them horizontal or vertical, and then just a little woven basket for some texture. Next shelf, adding a lot more books here, and then I'm going to be adding this little plant. This is from Target, and I think it just brings some nice greenery, some life to the space. And for this bottom shelf, I am adding the books to the right because the shelf above it, I have the books on the left, so I'm kind of varying things. And this is a little wooden jack from Hobby Lobby just for some visual interest. And then I'm adding more books over here to the side. You can see I don't put them on the same shelf like horizontally. And then these 2 little sculptural pieces here, I guess they're technically vases. These are both from Target, and I like the texture of these, but also the neutral color. I also want to add some personal touches, so I have some family pictures and then some more greenery here to just make it more full of life, more spring-like, to add the greenery to the space. And for the bottom shelf here, I'm going to add some function as well with these little baskets that I got from Amazon, and they have the games that we play in there, and also this vase here is from Target. Moving over to the left side, I'd like to keep it pretty simple at the top, so I'm adding in that gold bowl and then some books there with some vertical ones stacked and then also some horizontal ones. And then you'll see me adding these here. You can kind of make a diagonal with your pattern. Like I don't have books right underneath books, it's down and over. And then I'm adding this little book stopper here that I got at home. And then this little vase is from Hobby Lobby, and these are asparagus bushes from Hobby Lobby as well. Adding in another family picture with a big white mat, and then this little wooden piece is from Hobby Lobby. It's technically a candle holder. You can find it in that section and get it 40 or 50% off. And then lo and behold, more books here at the bottom, and this little wooden bowl piece here that I found at Home Goods, and some vase filler in a like fun kind of purpley spring color. Believe it or not, we have more books going here. Then I also have some more family pictures. So I'm not putting them right next to each other. You can see that it's diagonal, the other picture, so it's not repetition too much of the same thing. And then this green ball is from Hobby Lobby as well. Then I'm adding in some more design books here, and then these 2 vases are both from Target. I like the glazing on them. I like that they're different colors, so it's a little bit more interesting. Moving on to the coffee table. This vase here is from Hobby Lobby, and then the flowers, they are from At Home. They're very inexpensive, and I'm using 5 of the little bushes here, adding some more coffee table books in this magnifying glass that I got from Amazon, and then more coffee table books, and then some taper candles and some candlesticks. Also, this white bowl is from the Target Studio McGee Spring Collection, and then I added a bunch of mothballs that I got from the At Home store, and that finishes off the coffee table. I also found these really cool ottomans when I was shopping at HomeGoods. I really loved the legs on these. They were very detailed. I thought that was a really cool touch. I also liked that they had storage on the inside. I like to sit on them in front of the fireplace when it's colder outside. This blanket I got from Walmart off their website. It was on sale for $15 whenever I saw it, and it's really good quality. Just adding in a couple throw pillows here. This one in front, the lighter one, I got this cover off of Amazon. They had lots of different colors, really recommend it. Some more pillows here on either end of the couch. I've just collected these over the years. I'm trying not to have so many pillows and just keep the covers, but it's not going great. You guys might have seen my closet full of pillows, but I just love pillows. And you might have been wondering why I had my curtains closed like this, where I had the clamps on them. I'm training them to look more like pinch pleated, and so that helps to really hold them closed tightly like that, and when you open them back up, they lay a lot better. They look better quality and more custom. And after that, this was how the living room turned out. Moving on to the front room, we call this the piano room in our house, but my kids spend the most time in here, so I like to keep it pretty simple. So I'm just adding this woven basket with these decorative balls inside. This pot here is from Hobby Lobby, and then this faux baby's breath is from Amazon. It's really pretty. I'll link it down below. So I'm just adding a candle and then making sure none of the baby's breath catches on fire, just to be safe, and that just finishes off the top of that dresser console table under the TV. For the piano, I found this paper mache vessel at HomeGoods, so I'm just stacking that with another vase that I found at Hobby Lobby, and then just a simple picture frame with some family pictures. Keep the top of the piano pretty simple, and that finished off that room. Next is one of my favorite spots to style, and that's this console table here in the entryway. So I'm just adding this vase here. I actually thrifted this vase and gave it a makeover, and then I ordered these stems off of Amazon. They are really big. I have them folded over a lot, and I'm kind of spreading them out and making the branches in kind of an S shape to look more organic. Then adding this print here from Hobby Lobby and a couple of coffee table books horizontally just for some dimension. I also found this little hurricane glass candle holder when I was thrifting, and I love the little gold detail on it. But that's it for the console table, just pretty simple and updated for spring. The last space that I added some spring touches to was my half bath. I found this little stool at TJ Maxx, and then this little tree is from Hobby Lobby, and the planter that I put it in is from HomeGoods. And so I just wanted to give it a little bit more height. That's why I have it on the stool, and I like the warm tones that the stool brings to this space. So just a little refresh in this bathroom that I think adds a lot to the room. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe picked up some little tips or something that you can use when you're redecorating your space. I do want to say you don't have to do this for every season. You can leave your house decorated all year long if you want, except for Christmas. I really recommend you decorate for Christmas because it's my favorite. But if you want to make small little changes for the season, you don't have to redo your entire decor. I just wanted to give you some ideas if you're wanting to refresh your space a little bit. So just keep that in mind. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.